As a beginner, you want to learn all the techniques fast and to put them to the test immediately. And I totally understand you, because I was the same when I started training. I wanted to learn all the techniques fast and to put them immediately to the test. But it only did me harm than good. Why? Because I didn't focus on the basic techniques and to practice them long enough to master them and then move on to the advanced techniques. And after a few months, almost a year of practicing, I had to go back to the basic techniques and to practice them long enough until I mastered them, and then I moved on to advanced techniques. And that's why the first and the most important thing you must do is to be patient. Learning Muay Thai, it's not a sprint race, it's a marathon. It can take months or even years until you learn the basic techniques. If you try to learn all the techniques at once, you will feel overwhelmed and you will quit. That's why you must be patient and to take it one day at a time, one technique at a time. Try to master the basic techniques at first and then move on to the advanced techniques. It can take months or even years for you. That's your journey. Don't compare yourself with other fighters, because everyone is different, everyone's journey is different. Maybe you will learn harder, but you will become a great fighter. It took me 10 years until I become a great fighter, but it's my journey and I don't compare myself with others. I stick to my program, I stick to my routine, and I stick to my progress. I try to progress every day because that's the most important thing. But all the techniques that you learn in the beginning, they're going to be useless if you don't do the second thing, practice them. As Bruce Lee said, I don't fear a man who practices 1,000 techniques, I fear a man who practices one technique 1,000 times. When you practice one thing 1,000 times, you will become great at it. Even now, after 12 years of training, I'm still doing the basic techniques every week when I'm not training for a fight. Let's say this week I'm training to check the kicks a lot. Next week I'm training offensive skills, and the other week different techniques, different weaknesses that I found out in my last fight. I'm trying to improve my weaknesses every week when I'm not preparing for a fight. But I'm doing the basic techniques every week. That's why it's important to put them to practice every week. I know sometimes it's kind of boring doing the same thing over and over again. The sparring session will boost a little bit you up to keep on training, but you will quit if you don't do the third thing. Have fun with the trainings. I'm not saying to fooling around during the training. No, it's to not put pressure on yourself. To take it one day at a time. To focus on the daily progress, the weekly progress, the monthly progress, and to put yourself to the test in the sparring sessions to see how much you evolve. Don't put pressure on yourself when you don't see results in the first month or in the first 6 months if you don't see big results, because it will take time. And I know this because sometimes I feel I'm overwhelmed or I don't see progress in 1 month, but I know it takes time to see progress and it won't happen overnight. So I'm having fun with the process, I'm having fun training, fighting, and I'm enjoying each day that I'm at the gym, training kids, training myself, preparing myself for a fight. I love the adrenaline, the emotions that I get when I'm training for a fight. It's a fun process and I enjoy each day when I'm training. So focus on enjoying the trainings, focus on doing the best you can at each training, and you will see big results in the long run. If you are patient and you're not trying to do all the things at once, and you will take it one day at a time and you practice the basics first until you master the basics and then move on to the advanced things, and during this process you will have fun and take it one day at a time and enjoying each training session, I can guarantee you, you will become a great fighter.